got Queen Chingling back on here. I wanted to get on here for a minute. I'm going to show you something, okay? I was playing this little game. Yeah, I was playing this little game. I'm going to call it, looking for my pen, black pen. But I called it, Focus. I was wondering if you guys might like to play along with me. Yeah, it's a new game that I've been sitting here studying. And it's a new game that I just kind of like it, come across it tonight. And I'm like, damn, this would be cool as a game. Just a numbers game, you know? So, I've already did it on several different states. And I kind of like the outcome of it. I'm going to do it on California now. Alright, so let me get started. Let me see if I can get this pen. Hold on a minute, I can't do hold phone and pen too at the same time. So, yeah, got my pen. Anyway, we're going to start with California. And just so that we can see where we're going with this game, we're going to start back in May, okay? So we can see how it ended up. Yeah, it'd be really kind of cool. I'm going to start me a game for South Carolina when I get off of here for this month. This is for the month of September. So I'm going to say it's September 9th, 10th already. I'm going to run it from now till the 10th of October. Okay. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. Alright. You know, I got a blank sheet of paper right here, right? Alright. Now, I already did California. So I'm going to show you what I did. I went to California, and I went to, I believe it was the first day, the first 4, pick 3 numbers of California. Alright, which was 047 233 604 and 088. So I put them down on the left just enough space so that what I could do was I could mirror each number. So after 047, I mirrored that. It came up 592. Alright. 233. After that came up 788. Alright, I put down 604. It came out 159. Then I put down 088, and it came out 533. Okay, this is a game called Focus, something I knew that I'd come out with. Alright, so, just so we know we're on the right track, what I did was, you got to count your numbers. Make sure you got all your numbers in there. If you don't have all your numbers, if you're missing a number, the number that is not included in these numbers, there's only 8 sets of numbers here. The number that's not included becomes your focal number, okay? So you got, let the camera focus. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Okay, so you got all your numbers there, okay? So, since we haven't established a focal point just as of yet, what we're going to do is going to take the numbers that are on here the least, okay, and the numbers that are on here the most. So, with that being said, we got how many ones there? We got 1, 1. Alright, so I already put it right there. 1 is a focal point, okay? Alright, how many 2s you got there? You got 1, 2. Alright, I already put that there. Alright. 2 is a focal point. Can't believe the focus on this thing. Oh, I don't believe this. It don't want to focus. There we go. So I got 1, 2. And then, how many 3s you got? You got 1, 2, 3. Hold on a minute. 4. You got 4 3s. Okay. How many 4s you got? You got 1, 2, You got 2 4s. How many 5s you got? 1, 2, 3, 3 5s. How many 6s you got? You got 1 6. Alright, so I put 6 up there. So you got 1, 2, and 6. 1, 2, and 6. Let it focus as a focal point, okay? It don't want to focus. I hate this camera. Anyway, let's get back over here. Trying to focus in on this stuff. And how many 7s? You got 1, 2 7s. How many 8s? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay. How many 9s? You got 1, 2 9s. You got 3 zeros. Okay. With that being said, this is what I did. Alright, now I start out with my numbers. Alright. So I go through, let me get my sheet up here. I go through my numbers on this side, what I want to do. Alright, since I got at least 3 3s, I put down, hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you how I wrote it down. Since I got at least 3 3s, I had 4 3s altogether. I'm going to call 3 3 3 as a trip, okay? Possible trip number. Alright. That's my first number. Then I look at my 8s. I got 3 4 8s. I'm going to do the same with my 8s. 8 8 8. Okay? So that gives me 2 trips to look at in the next few weeks to come, okay? This is California, and this is in the month of May. Alright. Now, pick me another number. I got to pick out several numbers here. So this is what I ended up doing. I picked out the 333, 888. I picked 609. I picked 133. I picked 258. I picked 372. 049. And shoot, I must have picked 258 again, which I shouldn't have had to done that. And I went back up here and I picked 789. Alright, and to my disbelief, and I couldn't believe it, what I was doing was I was tracking to see how many of these numbers actually came out. Okay, this is the focal, this is the point of the game focal point, is you want to see out of the numbers that you made up out of these, how many came out. Well, guess what? Both of my trips came out. We had 888s. Hold on a minute, let me make my 8 right there. You had 888s. You had 333s. This is month of May. Alright. Alright. My 258 came out. Let's see what else came out. Everything else, nothing else really came out. Okay? But what I did was, I still tracked them, because what happened was, the reason I wrote down beside them, out of the numbers that did came out, like on the 609, my 609 did not come out, but also fell 907. So I marked 907 since I at least had 2 numbers that fell at some point. And then another point I had 601 that fell. Alright. And like that 133. 133 didn't fall. But I did have the mirror of the one, which was 336 fell. Of course, you see I had to start by the 258. It fell. 372 did not fall, but 378 did fall. 049 didn't fall, but 994 fell. And then up here, where the 789 is, alright, 789 did not fall, but 783 fell, and 589 fell. And that's primarily the game of focus. Okay, I had hoped that I would have had more results as far as other numbers besides the 2 trips that fell hitting. But hey, that's good enough. The 2 trips fell, and you see this, the triple threes fell. That was in California back in May. And man, it must have messed things up for the rest of the month, because you see, not a dadgum thing that I had on this list fell. Let me look at the game of focus can really be started at any point at the month, okay? It doesn't have to necessarily go to the first of the month. It can be started at any point of the month. But you can only use four draw numbers that already fell, and they can only be midday. Day numbers can't be evening numbers, can't be night numbers. I think we only have one state that has morning numbers, which is Texas. No, there's Texas, and I think there's I think Tennessee got morning numbers. But with all being said, okay, to being fair with all states, the only numbers that can be used is the day numbers that come out at midday, 12 o'clock lunchtime, okay, to play focus with. And you can only use 4 at a time. What you do is you write them down or give enough space to you can write down the mirror of each number. You write down the number, turn around, write down its mirror. Write down the number, turn around, write down its mirror. And so forth until you've done 4 midday numbers that have already fallen. Then you go back through there. You look to see, do you have all the numbers that are in Lotto Math, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. If you have all the numbers, you know, that's okay. If you're missing any numbers, the numbers that are missing become your focal numbers. Focus on those numbers, okay? So what you'll do, if you have any missing, you'll pick 2 numbers from the draws that you have, the draw list right here that you just made up, okay, out of the 4 draws, and then you pick one of your focal numbers to go with it. 2 numbers from the draw list, 1 number from the focal list, okay? Same way, if you did have all your numbers from the draw list from 1 to 9 and the 0, then what you do is you're going to count your numbers. You count your numbers, start out with your 1, how many 1s do you have, how many 2s do you have, how many 3s do you have. The one with the least amount, if it has 1 number, it qualifies for a focus number, okay? So if it qualifies for a focus number, you write that down to the side and say, well, that's my focus number. Alright, and usually you come up with about maybe 3 numbers. And you can throw 0 in there too, but in this case, if you have more than 1 0, no. A 0 cannot be a focus number. Okay. A 0 can only become a focus number only if there's turned out to be 1 0 in your draw list. Remember what I said a draw list consists of 4 daytime numbers. Alright. Only 4 of them. 4 consecutive, one right after the other. Then you mirror it. You write the midday number down, mirror it. Write the next one down, mirror it. Write the next one down, mirror it. Write the next one down, mirror it. And then you got a whole list of draw numbers to pick your numbers from. Okay? Then what you do is you just go through there and, like I said, you focus. You just focus. That's what I call the game focus. Alright? If you have, say if you did like, this is May, okay? If you have 3 numbers, if you have 4 numbers, that would give you good enough reason to mark at least 3 of those numbers down as a triple. Okay? If you got 3 numbers, no. Because remember, if you got 3 numbers, I just said, you pick 2 numbers from the draw list, and you pick one number from the focus list. The focus numbers are the ones that you have the least of when you wrote down your draw number, or the number that did not show up. Okay? Then what you do, after you get you a little list of numbers that you just made up, wait and see that they fall out. Hey, you can bet on them. I guarantee a couple of them are going to fall out between now and the end of the month. Yeah. You just focus on it. Put all your energy in it. Like, yeah. Like that, yeah. Hey, it beats all the crazy stuff that they doing with the numbers. Oh, Queen Ching-a-ling, hey, I said think about this stuff. I mean, when they get screwy and goopy about the damn numbers a lot, Queen Ching-a-ling might well get screwy and goopy with it. That's why I sit around night time. This is what I do. It's almost 4 o'clock in the damn morning. Here I am making a video about a game I call Focus. Yeah. It's called the Focus game. Alright, y'all, this Queen Ching-a-ling. If you want to know more, pick up that phone. I had 3 people call me yesterday, but I don't know why my phone, the sound on the phone keeps going out as far as my ringer, and I don't hear this thing ringing. A lot of times I don't hear my phone ringing. I don't know if it's the heat, summer heat. It used to be the summer heat would cause the phone sound would go just mute on me, okay? I might go for 2 or 3 days if I'm ringing like hell, But I can't hear it because the darn ringer done muted. I didn't mute it. It muted itself. Yeah. So anyway, long story short, if you would like a chart, give me a call. My charts are accurate. And that you can use in the game Focus if you want to. Yeah, you can include that as a tool in your game Focus. Give you some kind of idea what kind of numbers that you want to pick that can be played for the rest of the month. Yeah. I'm not eliminating that. If you're interested in some numbers, you want me to pick you some numbers. Like I said, throw a little cash in that Ching-a-ling in that Cash App. Throw a little Ching-a-ling in that Cash App, and I'll be glad to get you some numbers. Just be Queen Ching-a-ling. I'm out here doing my thing. You got there and do your thing. Let's get some good hits in today. And like I said, if you interested in anything, you want to chit-chat, you want to know about the rules, whatever, pick that phone up and give me a call. I'm out here. Ciao, y'all.